Hello YouTube, it's Tammy back with Princess Kitten Rescue. Let's do installment 3 of tips for new fosters and neonates. This is actually the second video that I'm doing for the day, just because we have 2 issues going on at the same time, so we're going to go ahead and talk about them. We just got done filming difficult eaters. They're always fun. So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, this is actually the first time I'm having to deal with this. It is unfortunately actually very common in the rescue world. I think it's a little less common in the world of neonates, meaning babies with no mothers under 5 weeks. That's generally my rule of what neonates are. We're going to talk about the dreaded fungal infection. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, that's a fancy way of saying ringworm. Ringworm has absolutely nothing to do with worms, you guys. Not a thing. It is actually just a fungal infection. It is a very contagious fungal infection. Rosa has it. I think we caught it fairly early. Again, this is really why it's important for you to always love your animals, rub on them, giving them baths, once a week. Like I said, for neonates, we bathe them once a week. Not only for flea control, but to also help keep them clean, because sometimes they get messy. Rosa, I thought that's exactly what it was when I gave her bath Saturday, was that she just had some messy poo on her feet and on her tail. So as I'm washing her and I'm now trying to remove this debris, I realized that her hair came out with it, and figured, okay, well, something's definitely up with that. And she had patches of raw skin. So I got in touch with a couple of my other rescuers, to which they all replied, "Welcome to the world of ringworm." Yay! Now at this point, she'd already had been in with the grays, so it's too late as far as confinement goes or quarantine goes for me to quarantine her from the other animals. They've already been exposed. Now I will say one of the nice things with neonates is, especially me having a small amount of them, meaning I only have 5 or under, they're always contained at this age. They do not have free reign of anything, of my home, my furniture, nothing. I mean, they are always contained. They're either in their containment unit, like this one here, which is our 26-inch little octagon, or I put them in between my bedroom and my family room, which is just like this big hallway, but I cordon it off to where they can't get anywhere other than that space. So they're kind of quarantined already. The big thing is just making sure that you wash your hands after touching them, things of that nature, to make sure that you don't get it, and you don't spread it around everywhere else. Wash and clean everything. They get their environment cleaned heavily once a week when they have baths. I also sterilize down their environment. We wash their blankets as needed. If they get soiled or dirty, they get washed. Obviously, everything we touched got washed that day, went in immediately. That helps keep from spreading it. It is not a death sentence. You're not going to die. They're not going to die. You just need to keep your wits about you, right? So let me I'm going to bring the camera back down so you can see Rosa a little bit quicker, and I'm going to show you what ringworm looks like on a cat or a kitten. So let's bring this down. Oops. Hi. Gonna bring that down there, and there we go. Do the camera. Okay. So Rosa has it on her tail. And if you can see that, see how she's lost all the hair on her tail. I don't know if you can notice these, but see how it's a little crusty right there? Okay, that's part of it. See her foot, how she's lost all of her hair on her foot. Her foot was actually very swollen. We also have it on this side. We have it on the pads of her feet. We have it right there in between her toes. We have it there. This is basically like athlete's foot, guys, is what it is. She has it a little bit on this foot, and I'm pretty sure that's what was on the side of her face here. that I thought was just icky gooky whatevers. So I actually have some spray that I've gotten from the veterinarian area on Amazon. But also, in the meantime, I have what we normally use, which is human stuff for athlete's foot. You just want to make sure that it does say that it is for ringworm. I have a spray right here for athlete's foot, and I have a cream. I spray the stuff on her tail and her feet because I can keep that away from her face. And then anything I'm putting on her face, I'm kind of using the cream to do that. She's not a real big fan, I'm not going to lie. But we'll go ahead and show you how we're treating it because it is time for her to do that. So I'm going to just spray her tail. There we go. That was super easy. We're going to spray her back feet. I like the spray because I can get it in between her toes. Again, she's not a real big fan. There we go. I know, Mama. Okay. Okay. We just want to make sure we get it in all those places. I know, Mama. It's okay. Let me see. Okay. And then we're going to use, always use clean fingers, please. And then we're going to go wash our hands immediately. We're going to put that on her face. Right there. I am trying to keep this away from her eyes and her mouth. We will rub those in a little bit. She's not grooming heavily a whole lot right now, so I don't really have to worry about her cleaning her feet. She's not really doing that yet. Okay, now, there you go. She's treated. We do this 3-4 times a day with this stuff. The spray that I just got it in, and we'll start using that today. That's a twice a day thing where you'll just either, if you can spray it directly on them and they'll allow you, that's great. You just, put it in with a hand towel and let it dry. You don't rinse it off. If you can't, then you soak down a washcloth. We'll record that as well. And you just wipe it all over their bodies. I don't see anything on the grays yet. I haven't been using these treatments on the grays because I can see where it is on her. They will get the spray just as a preventive measure to make sure that they don't get it. It could be another fungal infection that is not ringworm. We'll come back up here. That they may or may not get. It could be a bacterial infection. We're kind of treating it the same way. So that's just what you do. Keep the environment clean. I will get up and wash my hands, things of that nature. Wash their blankets and stuff once a day is pretty much what we're doing at that point. I don't let her get on the furniture or anything like that, although I do have some sprays for those type things. I will link the medication that I'm using in the bottom bar below. The stuff that I got from Amazon was fairly inexpensive, and it's a concentrate, so it makes a lot. It's probably something you should have on hand if you're going to do any kind of rescues, whether it's neonates or not. Even though this is my 4th, 5th year into rescue, this is the first time I've ever had to deal with ringworm. Doubt very seriously it will be the last. So it's probably something that we need to, be prepared for. And since Amazon took a couple of days for me to get the stuff in, again, these were really good alternatives, that we could use on them in the meantime to make sure that it wasn't getting crazy and just spreading all over the place. So I think I will probably insert somewhere into the video the new spray that I have. Maybe it's towards the end of the video. Maybe me using that on them. This might be a really good place to put it. So now you kind of see how that worked out. And I'll just end the video on that part. If you guys have any questions or any comments, please put them down in the comment box below. You guys know I will answer any question that you put up there. I'm happy to help anywhere that I can. I know a lot of people freak out when they hear the word ringworm, that it's just, oh my God, everybody's gonna die and it's just horrible and what can we do? And while I realize there have been some nightmarish cases concerning ringworm, a lot of time that has to do with older cats that have free reign, that are able to get all over the place and they're able to get in with the other animals. At least with the neonates, they are more confined. They're confined from the other animals. So my home animals do not interact with these kittens at all. at this age because they're too young. So I don't really have to worry about the other animals as long as I'm washing my hands and things of that nature and keeping that down. So questions or comments below, leave them down there. You guys know the rules. Till I see you the next time. Stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day. Bye.